Hey guys, it's DF FTO Nerd Talk. You listen to a brand new episode of FTO Podcast, so make sure you sit back and enjoy. Also, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe on every social media page. Enjoy the show. Doing a brand new show. It's been a while, man. It feels like it's been a while, but like it hasn't really been that long. And like in retrospect, I did an episode at Radic Records last week. Hopefully we can get that on track. I gotta find a way to do a show at Radic Records, like that's FTO podcast. You feel me? Because like the sound quality there is nice. Like having like the chemistry of Radic there. Like he can be like the second voice that you guys hear when I got no one else to talk to. You know what I mean? Because doing this segment is cool, but I feel like I need to get people like you like on and talking with me as I'm talking about these stories, because I got like a few stories this week that I gotta get through. But you know, have like a guest person come on, talk about like what they're doing, then get back into the news. I feel like that should be the future FTO podcast. Like, does that not make sense to you? Because if you're listening to this right now, like you listen to like all like the many of you that listen to this like weekly, you hear me talk about the news. It's always a fun time hearing me chit chat about stuff. But I've been doing this for like a straight up year by myself with this segment, and I'm getting a little bit comfortable. I'm feeling pretty good about myself when it comes to this. So like, maybe it's time to grow a little bit. Toshi J is a part of it, like giving you the things what to check out, which I'm loving. Like I just listened to like the latest one. I listened to it previously before you guys heard it this time, and like I'm digging it. Like she's having fun. She's talking about her family, like what she likes and what she doesn't like. You're gonna be surprised about the things that she likes and doesn't like. So to make sure you keep listening so you can hear about all the many things that Toshi J wants you to check out. But I'm getting on and on about stuff. April Arena is still going on everywhere. I put it everywhere. I said, you know what? Screw this. Forget this. Let's put it on Twitter, Instagram. Let's put it on TikTok. Facebook can still suck it because, you know, who likes Facebook? People, but not me. Anyways, let's talk about some stuff. First and foremost, this is really interesting. Street Fighter 6, the demo is out. So brace yourselves on PS4 and 5. Phucaname dropped this. I saw this like, yep, this sounds about right. Anton6 sent me a video of like the fighting in action, like how it looks, how it plays, the flow, all of it is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. All the fighting people out there, you guys got something to talk about. I did a poll about this on FTL Nerd Talk on Twitter, and all of you said between like this and Tekken, Mortal Kombat, all of them, all new like fighting games supposed to be coming out, this was top of the list. All of them. This was top of the list. Street Fighter 6. So I get it. Seeing this, I get it. Mortal Kombat's cool. Tekken's great. This looks awesome. Like, period. Bar none. Like, if I had a PS4, maybe I can go to Radix and play some Street Fighter 4 demo. That's what I should do. That's probably what we should do a whole table cheese episode just about that. Next up, Harry Potter news. I know. Harry Potter news. I know. Don't change the podcast. It's going to be brief. The game Quidditch Champions is coming to PC and console. That's it. That's all I got to say. J.K. Rowling may or may not be a part of it. I don't know. I have no idea. It's a DLC of Hogwarts Legacy, so she won't be a part of it. So we're good. We're safe, everybody. But that TV show on Max, she is going to be a part of that, so don't watch it. No turfs at FTO. Thank you very much. Anyways, the next stuff. God. It's always funny obliterating bigotry. It's fun. It's a fun thing to do. You gotta laugh about it because like it's so basic. Being prejudiced and bigoted is basic, man. It's basic. Like, just why? For what reason? Like, for your own narcissism? Like, stop being a bigot towards somebody just like that you don't even understand them. Like, what's the point? Ridiculous, man. Next up, Netflix Lupin Part 3 coming October 3rd, 2023. Dude, I get this. If you guys have been watching Lupin on Netflix, like, you get this too, because, oh yeah, so cool. This is such a good show. I'm really here for it. Was Omar Sy? Yeah. He's killing it. Like, seriously, he's killing it. Like, he's really capturing, like, the essence of Lupin. His acting is really good. Goodness, it's really good. I think he did like a what was a movie or show he did recently? I think it was what was the movie that based off the video game? There, Uncharted. I think he was in Uncharted recently. Yeah, he was good. The movie wasn't the best, but he was he was okay in it. Fan fiction writer sues the Tolkien estate and Amazon. Lord of the Rings fan fiction writer Demetrius Politron is suing Tolkien estate and Amazon for $250 million, claiming that the Ring of Power infringes on his work, the Fellowship of the King. Their claims are contested, but the court points out similarities between the two works. Yow. Didn't see that coming. Like that was not on my bingo card. I like that expression. I'm gonna start using that. That was not on my bingo card. It was not. So wild. Niantic and Capcom team up for Monster Hunter now. Anton 6 also sent me this, but like I'm also getting this from Geek Freaks. I just talked with Frank of Geek Freaks recently. Cool guy. Like a real chill dude. Like dead on. Like he's just like a very like very mellow kind of guy. Full on nerd. But you can tell like the passion is there. Definitely. If you haven't had a chance, check out Geek Freaks. I'm gonna try to put their information in the show notes for you guys. But a Monster Hunter now, and Anton 6 sent me this. He didn't really sound very pumped about this, but like I know that dude in Monster Hunter, and a team up game, he's there for it. Like, don't let that dude fool you. He may be a little bit melancholy sometimes, but he loves a good game when he sees a good game. I have not yet seen this guy get like whoa, super excited about stuff yet. Like he's playing it really cool when it comes to Final Fantasy. I think he's more one of those recluse kind of gamers who like just keeps this excitement to themselves. Hey man, I know no shade. You gotta do you and have fun with your game, because I used to do the same. Even when it was Sam Fisher and Splinter Cell, I knew I shouldn't have played those games, but they got to me. They made me feel very like anxiety ridden, and like I couldn't stop doing it. Bad memories. But you know what? I kept doing it for some crazy reason. That's a conversation for my therapist. Not a different episode for my therapist for sure. Next up, Paramount Plus developing Galaxy Quest TV series. Also, if you get a chance, check out Geek Freaks on TikTok. Really, Frank really went into depth about this. Talked about this like thoroughly. They're going to be a TV show that's going to like be a reboot of the series. So you're going to get like the movie, but reboot in series format on Paramount Plus. What better place to do this than Paramount Plus? They also have Star Trek. Star Trek's doing its thing. And to see Galaxy Quest do this, Frank pointed out something really cool. He wanted to see how do I put this? He wants to see a spin-off kind of world. Like they do random different things in different universes. And you get to see like a DS9 variation of Galaxy Quest. You get to see a Voyager variation of Galaxy Quest, and put all that into like the sphere, along with Star Wars that may be the bigger property as opposed to Galaxy Quest. You know what I mean? And Frank, dude, that was a great idea. Like I want to see that. Like, give me that franchise. Like you're gonna have not only the Orville doing this thing, well, kind of still doing this thing, but you're also gonna have an actual parody of Star Trek on Paramount Plus. Like, yes. Hell yes. I'm like that. The sound of that just sounds nuts. So nuts that it's cool in my eyes. Next up, you got Gunn. James Gunn shares the first look of the Superman Legacy script. Now, I don't usually give a crap about stuff like this, but I know a lot of those fans out there do give a crap about stuff like this. As I said, I don't give a crap about this. So like what I have to say about it is moot. But there's a picture of it. This isn't news. This is not news. But some people like it, so I'm talking about it. So, and lastly, with the news that's coming out there, Knuckles is getting his own film. That's, yeah, Knuckles. Idris Elba's coming back, including Adam Pally is reprising his role for the film also. So, Knuckles the Encadia is coming back with his own film, mind you. So, I guess there's that too. I haven't seen Sonic 2. I heard good things. Haven't seen it. Mario gonna need some competition, and who better than his old school rival Sonic the Hedgehog, right? In film, no less. So if Nintendo did it first with Mario, but Sonic did it first in motion picture, and they both knocked it out of the park. So, who wins? The fans. That's who wins. So make sure you check out all of these great story headlines wherever you can find them. I will put Geek Freaks and Phucaname inside the show notes so you can check out their page on Instagram, their website, and just have some fun with what's out there. Like go and read up on this stuff for yourself. Don't just let me be the talking head for you. There's a lot of stuff out there for you guys to check out news wise that I may have missed. So yeah, have at it. And with all that being said, we're going to take a little break. When we come back, Toshi J, what to check out.
Hey everybody, it's your new favorite segment, what you should be checking out with me, Toshi J. And this week, I'm going to start off with a movie I saw a trailer for on Twitter not too long ago called Polite Society. Polite Society is a merry mashup of sisterly affection, parental disappointment, and bold action. It follows a martial artist in training, Ria Khan, who believes that she must save her older sister Lena from her impending marriage. After enlisting the help of her friends, Ria attempts to pull off the most ambitious of all wedding heists in the name of independence and sisterhood. And of course, you see in the trailer that Ria loves her sister because her sister is the only person in her family who supports her dreams. And this movie looks awesome. It's those movies that you always want to see where it features the global majority in just roles of really cool roles, whether it be supernatural, action, or anything like that, instead of in stereotypical roles where they always have to be the bad guy or the thug or in the hood. It's a fun movie, but it just goes to show we don't have to have the global minority to have a fun movie. And I'm going to be watching this as soon as it comes out, and I hope that you will be joining me in checking it out. Up next in games, I don't know about you, but my kids love Minecraft. And your kids might love Minecraft, and you might love Minecraft, because I know there's also plenty of adults who love Minecraft. I find it boring. However, the new Minecraft Legends is coming on PS5. Discover the mysteries of Minecraft Legends, a new action strategy game. Lead your allies into heroic battle to defend the overworld from the destructive piglins. I don't know what a piglin is. And even though I'm not a huge Minecraft person, I do play Minecraft. Because my kids want me to, and so I play with them. And I've never seen a piglin. I don't know what a piglin is. But you know what? I like action adventure and I like strategy games. So they might be getting a new game soon that they can play with me if it's multiplayer. I don't know. Well, don't see if it's multiplayer, but if it is, we'll be playing it together. So there you go. Check out Minecraft Legends coming April 18th. Are you a Neil Gaiman fan? And do you love his books and his characters? And did you enjoy the show on Netflix? Well, our man Neil is moving over from books to music with his debut album, Signs of Life, coming April 28th, 2023. He's got songs on there called things like Bloody Sunrise and Credo, and he is playing along with Australia's 4-play string quartet. So make sure to check that out. I'm really interested in what kind of music they're going to, well, I guess we can tell what kind of music. I'm interested to see how good it is. When a team of ruthless mercenaries violently seize control of a remote resort hotel, former Spec Ops soldiers attending their best friend's wedding must rely on their wits and training to combat the terrorists and save the hostages held for ransom. Welcome to The Best Man. Rated R. The Best Man comes out April 21st, and honestly, it just sounds like a hilarious action movie. And I mostly want to see it because Dolph Lundgren is in it. And to be honest, that's really the majority of it. Though it sounds hilarious. I don't think it's supposed to be hilarious, but it is. So check it out April 21st. If you are a League of Legends fan, The Mage Seeker, a League of Legends story, comes out April 18th. Or came out April 18th by the time you hear this. From the Digital Sun, creators of Moonlight, The Mage Seeker is an action RPG in the League of Legends universe. You play as Silas, a mage now freed from years of captivity. Wield the chains that once bound you and liberate Demacia from the Mage Seeker's tyranny. So, honestly, obviously, if you're a big League of Legends person, this is something you want to check out. I don't really play League of Legends. It's not really going to be up my alley. But I'm always very interested in the lore and listening to people who do play talk about it because it's always interesting. I always find it really interesting. I just can't play it. But that's all I have for this week of what you should check out. Make sure you check some of these things out, or at least what you can, and let us know what you think of these things. And whatever we manage to check out, I'm sure someone will let you know what we think of them as well. That's all I have. Enjoy your day and enjoy the rest of the podcast.
And we are back. Thank you, Toshi J. So many cool things to check out. Who knew she didn't like Minecraft? Like, she thinks it boring. Who knew? Playing Legos in a three-dimensional world is no fun for Toshi J. This is not a rip, because I played it for a while on Xbox 360 when it first got dropped on 360, and I played it a lot. And all I did after the fun wore off was just blow stuff up. And every time my kids ask me to play with them, I just blow stuff up. So I get the boredom. Like no shade whatsoever. But I'm just surprised to hear that I wasn't the only one who thought that, hey, maybe Minecraft isn't the funnest game for everybody. Those who like it, go nuts, have fun. My kids love it. There are a lot of grown-ups like it too. Like, I see recreations of the Millennium Falcon or the Market in Harry Potter, and other things. Like, I see a lot of starships from Star Trek being recreated on Minecraft. To each your own. But you know what? We all like what we like. But all that being talked about, let's get right into my favorite part of the show is comics to check out. Funny thing about this, I almost said I'm not doing it for comics to check out because as this recording, it is 1:30 in the morning and I got to be up in probably like 4 hours to drive my kids to school and then start my day, which is a full 16-hour day. So I am sweating at the moment and I kind of just want to go to sleep. But you know what? I love you guys. And the show must go on. So let's do this. First up, DC Comics, Batman, Superman, World Finest, issue number 14. Elementary, chapter 2, Manhunt. Bruce Wayne, a murderer? Bruce Wayne's billionaire rival, Simon Stagg, is dead, and Bruce Wayne is suspect number 1, with their friends' freedom and reputation on the line. Superman, Robin, Metamorpho, the Element Man join forces to exonerate the Dark Knight's alter ego the best way they can by finding Simon Stagg's real killer before they strike again. This cover is absolutely phenomenal because guess who made it? Wait for it. Dan Mora. That's right. I can't stop talking about this dude. It's like every 5 years a new artist shows up and I just get swooned by them. It was Ed McGuinness, Jim Lee, Alex Ross, all these guys that do like these amazing covers. I just start like, I love your work. I'm a comic book guy. What can I say? This is written by Mark Waid, and of course, Dan Mora did like the art and the internal for this here. It's nice to see Mora like actually like not just doing covers, but also doing inside work as well. So I'm here for that. Next up, Superboy, the Man of Tomorrow, issue number 1, chapter 1, Light at the End of Forever. Connor Kent takes center stage after the events of Dark Crisis. Connor feels out of place with the rest of the superhero community. He doesn't fit in with the rest of the Superman family, and the rest of the world doesn't really need him with so many supers in Metropolis. He doesn't want to rely on Tim, Cassie, and Bart, so Connor looks to the sky as a place he might be able to call his own and carve out his own path. But what lurks in the great unknown are bravado, swagger enough to help Superboy find his new calling. This is 2022's round robin winner, picked by you, the fans. It's almost like they're saying, if you don't like this, this is your fault. What the fuck? That's just swear to show. Well, why would they say it like that? The cover is cool. Like, bar none. Like, the cover looks awesome. Simon Spurrier did the writing, and Kenny Porter also did the writing with art by Marco Santucci. And the cover is John Boy Lindsay. The cover is boss. The cover is like, it really sells it. Like he's like holding a duffel bag, and you see like the leather jacket that Connor wears with the spikes, and you see like the Superman logo on the back and the arm. Like, yeah, straight up 90s, dude, right? You guys get it. The comic book fans who get it, you guys get it. Next up, Marvel Comics, Red Goblin, number 3. It runs in the family. Norman Osborn has been targeted by a resurgent of terrifying Goblin King. By a resurgent and terrifying Goblin King for the precious Goblin formula running through his veins. But why? And with the emboldened remnants of the Goblin Nation at the Undead King's command, will Normie Osborn be able to save his grandfather, or would the Red Goblin be the new King's last victim? This cover, gosh. Dude, I don't know about the stories in most of these comics nowadays, but these covers are on point. Like, they cannot be stopped. Seriously. Alex Pacnadol is the writer, and the artist is Jan Bozludu. Apologies. That one, I haven't slipped up on a creator's name for a minute, but that one took me for a loop. So if I massacred that one, I apologize. Next up, Marvel Comic Books Extreme X-Men issue number 5. Pause for a second, because I just saw that Extreme X-Men was here, and I lost my shit because I didn't know Extreme X-Men was back, first and foremost. And I'm gonna read the synopsis. I'm gonna tell you who's writing this, and I'm gonna gush a little bit more. I almost said a second swear to show. You don't want that. Hold the line. Extreme measures as the battle between the wounded X-Men and mighty Gallagher reaches a deadly climax. The anti-mutant purity demonstration boils over into an unbridled chaos. Can the mutants save the innocent civilians and stop the villains at the same time? And at what cost to themselves and the city of Chicago? The epic conclusion to Chris Claremont's and Salvador LaRocca's latest chapter of Extreme X-Men. Well, they beat me to the gushing part. It's Chris Claremont. He is writing this along with Salvador LaRocca. So the gang is back. I literally lost my crap when I saw this. Now, granted, did I like Extreme X-Men when it first came out? No. No, I didn't. Did I respect the hell out of it? Yes. Yes, I did. Am I respecting the living hell out of this, even though the story seems extremely convoluted? Yes, that synopsis was awful. So I don't know what to make from that. I feel like there's a lot of stuff happening that I have no idea. But that's Chris Claremont for you. He created Thanos and, the Infinite Gauntlet and that whole thing. Should I get into Infinite Gauntlet and my thoughts on it? No, I shouldn't do that. That's for a different episode. Let's just say I'm not the biggest fan of the Infinite Gauntlet story. It's very dense. I find it hard to care about any of the characters inside of it. There, I said it. So, yeah. It may be a worldwide success, film-wise. A lot of the comic book fans may be saying this oh my god, this is so cool. But I'm not one of them. So keep that in mind. That's all I got to say to you. That is all I got to say about that. I'm going to get so much crap for this. I can just, if you're still listening to this and you heard me say that, and you're a hardcore comic book fan, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. But the truth's got to come out. Lastly, Marvel Comics, Bishop, War College, issue number 3. Trouble in Paradise. 2 bishops, 2 paths, and only one leads to the future. Back on Krakoa, Blyxwild is sweeping the islands, poisoning mutant kind's sentient paradise. The trainees Bishop left behind are outnumbered and outpowered, trapped underground and leaderless. Can they band together to save their home? Or is Orch's long game finally about to pay off? What is happening inside these comic books? That sounds pretty damn cool, actually. A little deep. A little deep. I feel like you gotta go read some back issues to find out what's really going on. But sounds interesting. And the cover, oh my gosh. There are literally 2 bishops on the cover. I've been taking pictures of the covers and talking to you guys about the covers that I see because they just look so cool. And let's be honest with each other, that's what really sells you on a comic. I know you're not supposed to judge a book by a cover, but it's a comic. It's a comic. Of course, you're going to judge a comic book by its cover, because that's how you get, like, the divide between, like, the internals and everything else. I'm just being honest. Like I think we're all being honest about that part. We love comic book art. That's what sells us most of it. The writer is Jay Haltom, and the penciler is Sean Damian Hill. The weird thing about this is like a bishop from Earth 1191, but a lot of the characters inside the comic book is from Earth 616. Except for Wrong Slide. Like, Wrong Slide is a multiverse character. And Mora Kinross is from Earth TRN 748. Like, this may be spoiler stuff, but like I like reading the features, the supporting characters in these things, and seeing like what their sub synopsis are to see if I can get some kind of footing what's happening in the story. This didn't help. Didn't help one bit. I had no idea what it was. Still have no idea what's going on inside the story. Like none whatsoever. So yeah, I should just pick up the comic and just read it. So I did pick up some comic books this week. I got the second issue to Superman Lost. So I got that to read. I picked up some comic books that I have lost or was stolen from me. However you want to like wrap that story around your head. I had a storage unit. I didn't pay the fees inside the place I was living at. The storage unit was ransacked by the landlord, and they stole all my stuff. You know, they gave me time to come and pay them. So it happens. It's whatever, I guess. My stuff is gone. I hate getting into this, but I feel like the more I talk about it, the more I can move past it and buy my comic books back because somebody cataloged his comic books and made an Excel spreadsheet. This guy. I did that. So, gotta find my Excel sheet wherever it is. I think I put it on my Google Drive. Don't hack my system and destroy my Excel sheet. That would hurt me deeply. Please don't do that. But yeah, I got all that stuff. I am telling too much. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. That's probably part of it. But I've been having fun with life, trying to live it to my fullest. Not going to the gym as much, but definitely keeping myself active. So my heart has been going on overdrive. So that's that. My computer is still going pretty good actually, but the battery's like more than halfway, so I can keep on talking for hours. And you guys just gotta sit back and listen to it. You know, those of you who are listening to this, I'm doing my best to keep myself positive. I have been slipping on April Arena. Won't even make any kind of mishmash about any of that because that has been the case. I have been taking a little bit of break from FTO because the bonuses are gone. I don't have to push myself as hard. Hey, man, money is money. Like, if I can get some, like, I'll put it to my family, which is what I've been doing with it. It's not a lot. It's a bonus. And, like, you got to be, like, a lot. You got to get, like, a lot of, like, followers to get, like, any kind of payday. So, if those of you listen to me and you think I should be compensating you for what you do for FTO, just know it's not a lot. Like, I barely had enough to pay for my phone bill. So, there you go. Like, I'm going to try and do something this month. I got some endeavors in the future that will hopefully bring in some funds. The best way for me to possibly get myself any kind of future with FTO is to get a sponsorship. If you know of anyone who wants to sponsor a podcast, by all means, bring them my way. My email address is on my Instagram page. So, yeah. I'm thinking about using Chat GPT to help me write more articles. Just saying. It's free. It's free. So, yeah. Hey, like I said, sponsorships, ad revenue. Like, I gotta get myself out there, man. Like, this is my career. I love doing FTO. I really do. And I think, like, me doing the jobs that I've been doing lately is really showing me how much I love doing FTO, and because I keep finding time for it. Like, I love my family. I love doing FTO. I love working. Never thought I hear those words come out of my mouth, but I do. I don't like capitalism, but I like working. And I think it took me a while to find that happy medium between the two things. I love working. Getting up, doing something I love doing, having fun with it, I love it. Capitalism, don't love it. Don't love working for corporations. Don't love having to make money to survive, but I do love like putting myself into something that I love. And thinking about the word monolith, and then thinking about Starfleet and how they see themselves. Like, they don't make money in Starfleet. There's like no bankroll waiting for them while they do all this. Like, they're just taken care of. They work because like they get to explore, they get to see new things. When people die in Starfleet, like they don't get like a pension. they just want to see new and great things and be taken care of. They go back home, they find a job, they're still taken care of because they got knowledge. Like you can't even get into Starfleet unless like you pass certain tests. Then you gotta go to the academy for like a couple of years to make sure like you understand the rules of everything before you get on the starship. Like period. That's it. I love it. That's what I want this world to be like. Like we don't need currency. Not really. Like we got 3D printers. We just like make those better. You put like supplements inside like the food that you can make. Cause you can make 3D generated food. You can generate food with a 3D printer. Like we're playing the wrong game. Capitalism is boring. It's basic, man. Just like bigotry. It's basic. Oh, guys. Well, that's the show. Make sure you check out other stuff on FTO Podcast. Like and subscribe this episode and other episodes. Leave some comments. Positive. Leave positive comments. You got negative comments. Go write that in the book. Go put that in the book somewhere. Like D pissed me off in FTL Nerd Talk. Then close your book and then write some more negative stuff inside it. Don't leave reviews about that. I don't need that. Not in my life. God. I'm recording all of this. Okay, I gotta go. Until next time, you guys take it easy. Hey guys, D here of FTL Nerd Talk. I hope you enjoyed the podcast. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow, tell your friends about FTL Nerd Talk. Got a lot of different shows for all of you. Make sure you tune in every week for a brand new episode. Take it easy.